two, one. Oh, welcome people to the show. Don't forget to let us know what you think before you go. Whoa, whoa. But first, a couple things before you go. Oh. Welcome, everybody. You're listening to A Couple Things. I am your hostess with the mostest, Vinny Barberini, alongside my intelligently beautiful co-host slash wife, Michelle Scabarelli. How are you? Maybe I should have rearranged. I think you're my wife first and then co-host.
Yeah,
Maybe that's how it
yeah.
goes. Yeah.
What the heck?
That's
Yeah.
Put the slash in the wrong area. What's up, everybody? You're listening to what is known as the A Couple Things podcast. We are a married couple. We've been married for many moons. Um, Not a lot in years, but a lot in days. We've been married a lot of
Can you
days.
imagine? Uh,
It's like when the baby just like, oh, how old is your baby? Oh, my baby's 47 months old.
oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay. Oh, how
ridiculous.
long you been married? For 3,000 years. No, I meant to say days. I meant to say days. Okay, so here we are. I am Vinny or Vince, whichever you prefer. Michelle is to my left. You can't see it, but you can imagine it.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this real quick. Let me get into something before we get into a couple things. So the other day I was at work. This was actually a couple weeks ago, and I'm kind of just working. I'm inside a warehouse. It was kind of cold, whatever. One of the workers comes up to me. He goes, "Hey, can I bend your ear for a second?" Which, first of all, have you ever heard that?
Bend your ear?
Yeah,
Never.
I have no
Never.
idea what that meant or what his intentions were. So he's like, "Hey, can I bend your ear for a second?" I was like, "Yeah, go for it." So he started unzipping his pants. No, I'm just kidding. No, so he just asked me about like my job and stuff and what I do, and I was just kind of explaining to him whatever. It was just like a couple, like 2 3 minutes of a conversation. He's like, "Oh, hey man, thanks, I appreciate your time." Yeah, not a problem. And so we left. So what I'm asking you is, immediately after, like for the next 30 45 seconds, I'm replaying the conversation in my head,
hmm
like not only how I could respond, but like how the conversation would have went had I responded differently.
Yeah.
Because I said, "Go for it." Right? If he's, "Oh, can I be in here for a second?" Yeah, what's up?
hmm
What can I do for you? Sure, why not? You know?
Yeah.
W- would you know what that is psychologically?
Yeah. Just like, can I get your input?
No, but what I'm saying is, why am I replaying the conversation all in my head so quick? Like, I'm literally like talking to myself, going, "Oh, how's it going? Yeah, how can I been here for a second? Yeah, let me been here for a second."
I don't know. Why
Okay,
are you
I don't
replaying
know.
it?
I figured you're related to someone who does psychology, so I figured you have all the answers. But
I don't have all the answers.
that's just something I wanted to put out there. So if anyone has an answer for that, please feel free to let us know. I would love to get your input on that. But Michelle, take it away. Why are we here? Why do people want to hear our phenomenal voices?
Well, we were trying to figure out a hobby we could do together, something that could be fun. We tend to have really, really fun conversations where we're laughing a lot,
We're
and
at a lot of
we
conversations.
think our conversations are great, and we think other people should hear our stupid
I
conversations.
Our conversations are pretty healing. They're healing
They are.
with it EAL, not EEL.
They will definitely make you feel better after you're done talking to us.
I tell you what, I'm smiling. I'm
That's what
smiling.
I'm saying.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
So that's why the podcast kind of came to life. We were like, we gotta have these conversations with the rest of the world, basically whoever wants to listen. And a big part of the podcast is that we do want people to join in and send us questions and topics that we can then touch on.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got a perspective of the world that no one else has.
I mean,
But then
millennials, Mexicans from Chicago, married for 2 years.
Midwesterners who've somewhat traveled, who knows more about life than we
Exactly.
do? Come
No one else
on.
knows more than us.
One time I dreamt of being in Paris. I know a lot about Paris now. I know a lot about it. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying you want an expert advice, you come to Barberini. Is it Scabarelli? Is that a good name for you?
I like it. I like it.
Michele
I
Scabarelli?
do think that I was Italian in a past life. Just a feeling I have.
I imagine that I ate a lot of Italian food in the past life. Just what is this called? This Italian gesture
It's Italian.
that I'm sure is
You just know
racist.
with your hands,
With the like this kind of like the chef kiss, and then you wiggle your wrist a little bit.
exactly. It could be used positive or negative. It
That's
could.
very true. That's very true. If you punch someone with it, that's very negative. But we just got done with Christmas. That was a week ago, essentially. week ago. It felt like it's really just a few days
Yeah,
ago.
essentially.
Favorite food? Favorite what do we have that's so delicious for winter?
So we do have debates all the time, and one of the debates that we recently are going to talk about is the best Christmas food. What
Now, does our culture kind of sway,
our culture 1,000% sways.
right? Because
However,
I like a good Christmas ham, is all I'm saying. Or am I thinking of like Charlie Brown and stuff? It's
yeah,
just
no,
they
see,
got good
ham to
Christmas
me
hams.
goes with Thanksgiving. I'm not eating ham for Christmas. Ham also goes with Easter.
So then a
Even
nice Christmas turkey.
oh,
Yeah.
you already had it in Thanksgiving about a
I
month
thought
ago.
we had ham. You don't get to have both of them and then
Yes, you do.
one or the other, I say.
Both proteins. What's wrong with some
I love
protein?
both of them, by the way. It's just strong. Um, turkey. You can have a Christmas ham.
Ah,
Have you seen a Christmas Story? Don't they eat a ham? Don't they have
okay,
a
didn't
big?
we bond when we first started dating about how we hate that movie?
The movie sucks,
The movie
but
does suck.
when the dog runs in to take, what is he eating?
Oh gosh, I don't remember. I haven't seen that movie
Let
in
me Google it
years.
right now. But he's eating a Christmas ham. The dog.
I mean, ham is
Uh,
delicious. I love ham. I prefer
Christmas.
ham 1,000% over turkey. However, this Christmas, so like we said, we are Mexican. Our big Christmas is Christmas Eve. Christmas Day is usually more of a chill, but
Mm-mm.
being married, you do have multiple families. So we do get the joy of eating both nights, both dinners.
Oh yeah,
Christmas.
we put on
We did. It
pounds,
was so good.
pounds.
I will say for Christmas Eve though, what did I make? I would prefer that protein over your ham and over your turkey.
Man, ham is just so goaded. Ham. I know we can't really disrespect turkey on Turkey Day, but like, man, it's tough to sway away from ham.
By
Go
the
somewhere
way,
else.
I made a prime rib. I made a prime rib, guys, and he's gonna pick ham or turkey over prime rib. Nah.
Okay, see, wait, okay, don't lay it on the table like it's okay. See the way you laid it out, now people are gonna be like, "That's stupid of him to go with ham, especially if it's
Well,
day old ham."
that's why we got viewers. That's what they're gonna tell us what their favorite Christmas food is.
But I bet you none of them will say prime rib. That's not a Christmas food.
Well,
Any food is a Christmas food if you put a bow on it or peppermint. You throw a
or it
little
has
peppermint.
you put a bone in it. That's a Christmas food.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
Mm.
bone.
Yeah, bone. Ham with bone. Turkey has bones.
Mashed
Prime
potatoes
rib
with
has
bones.
ribs.
Oh. Has ribs. Those aren't bones. Those are ribs.
But
Oh,
there is another controversy, given that we are Mexican. Pozole or tamales.
oh man. Man. I feel like the tamales are hit or miss. It's just like you can either do them well. I think I would actually equate tamales to turkey. Like I think that's kind of the same thing. Because with turkey, it's like if you don't make it just right, that thing is dry as hell and
It
it's gone.
is. Yeah.
But with tamales,
Same thing.
it's kind of the same thing. You
Yeah.
don't you put too much masa, you overcook them, you don't put enough meat.
Yeah.
That thing is so no pozole all day.
Pozole. I agree. Pozole.
All right, okay, all right. Sorry about that, folks. We had a little bit of audio issues here, but we're back. We're back.
Pozole.
Pozole.
We already were saying pozole wins for both of us. I feel like it's been a really, really, really long time. Also, going back to tamales, that I've had a really good tamal. I don't like them fat. I like them
Yeah,
a little slender,
you like them
packed
slender?
with meat.
Yeah, that's true. Like if they're gonna be thick, you gotta be filled. Like I just you gotta have meat. You gotta have meat. You
Meat.
can't overcook them.
Yeah.
But then it goes okay. So let's step away from the tamal. Pozole menudo.
Menudo,
A
1,000%.
1000%.
And your mama makes the best.
Absolutely. Come on now, that ain't even up for debate.
Yeah.
That's the real deal, Holyfield.
Which, by the way, we have a little story time for menudo. The first time I ever
Oh
had
fuck.
menudo with this guy
Yeah, we should probably
was
wrap this up.
six
We've been going on for a long time.
6 years ago on Christmas Day. I got invited after he just asked me to be his girlfriend
Yeah,
on
like
December 1st.
well, if you measure the time in minutes, a lot of time passed. A lot of time passed. Like we've known each other. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
just
it's kind
saying.
of like those Love is Blind episodes.
That's
They
like
get
we're about to
engaged after
celebrate
9 days.
we're celebrating our 50th anniversary coming up soon. I'm just saying, just measure it in minutes.
But I did. He asked me to be his girlfriend December 1st. Then a week later, too, he asked me to come over for Christmas Day for some menudo, which I got interrogated by a certain family member. We won't name this person.
She's got ties to the military. Oh shit! I
No,
unload. I genuinely feel dumb about it, but like I was literally just like, oh yeah, we're having dinner. Like, come on over. Like, I think you'll enjoy it. Not realizing what the steps I'm taking towards our relationship.
everything worked out for the best.
Everything worked out for the best. Hey, everything
And
worked out for the best. So listen. Am I embarrassed about it? A little. Did I know
well,
what I was doing? Obviously.
it's a good story and people love to hear it.
People have to, yeah, because yeah, they look at me going, "How dumb are you?"
Well, it made me think that you were really into me, so that helped you out.
That's true. Hey,
Mhm.
hey, listen, they don't call me Rico Suave for nothing. No, wait, it's Barberini.
But I did. His mom made that menudo, and that day I was like, "This is the best menudo I've ever had in my life, and I got to be in this family one way or another."
That's
So,
true. Listen, food can lure people into very dangerous situations. You didn't realize you signed up to be a part of the cartel family. We slinging rocks over here.
but yeah. So first time I had menudo with you was 6 years ago on Christmas Day, and here we are now. We had it again on Christmas Day this year, and we
And
talked to his mom. It might be a
it's
tradition.
gonna. It's not my. We gonna make it a tradition.
Yeah.
Nothing but menudo. Listen, your team pozole, that's cool, but take your brown ass somewhere else.
So
I
yeah, menudo 1,000% wins over pozole in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the only thing is I ate so many tortillas with the
that's
menudo.
the issue. That's the issue. There's a lot of tortillas that come with it. But then I think about too because you think of Thanksgiving, you have all these meals and side dishes. What kind of side dishes are going in Christmas?
With what in particular?
Well, I mean, what's Christmas food? What's Christmas side dishes? What do we rate, right? It's kind of like a debate. Like, is it for Thanksgiving? Is this kind of dish for, we're talking about ham. You're like, ah, that's more of a Thanksgiving thing.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't I bring mac and cheese to Christmas?
Which, by the way,
Peppermint mac and
he hates that
cheese?
I say this, but mac and cheese totally overrated.
Oh, man.
That is not one of my favorite sides. I could leave that off the table.
Man, let's cut to commercial. Let's go to commercial. This is brought to you by Bartholomew's Butt Plugs. No,
You had to throw that in
I love
there.
throwing. I had to throw that in there because it literally disrupted everything we were just
Mm.
talking about. Megan, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
I've never had amazing mac and cheese except one time, and the restaurant no longer exists.
Which one was that?
I don't remember the name, but it was somewhere in the city when I lived in the city. And the only thing that made it good was because it had jalapenos and bacon and chicken.
Oh, so like a fully loaded mac
Yeah,
and
like it needed
cheese.
more stuff. Like just a plain mac and cheese.
But like you're Mexican, so cheese itself should be
I
like
love cheese,
but you don't like that cheese.
but I.
What do you mean, yeah?
It needs more.
So
It
you wouldn't
needs
include
some
it at
pizzazz.
Christmas?
No, I'd include it for you.
Okay, I'm talking about you, woman. What do you want to do, woman?
What do I love? I love cornbread. I love
Ooh,
cornbread.
cornbread.
And I mean, I like a good vegetable. I like some asparagus, green beans. Uh, what other side dishes are there? I don't know.
You're just naming side dishes. I want specific holiday themed side dishes.
Yeah, all of those, like green bean casserole, cornbread. You could do cornbread casserole, which is
That's true.
my favorite.
I've
I
never
like
had.
that one.
Have we
That's what
had?
I made. The thing for Christmas Eve this year. That thing.
Oh, that's a casserole.
That's a
Oh,
casserole,
I wouldn't
technically.
have labeled it as a casserole. I know that's.
Yeah, they kind of look. I made them look like muffins, but they're
I see.
cornbread casserole.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, see, that's why. See, you made a
yeah.
muffin. You made a Christmas muffin.
But yeah, and in case you guys can hear a little bit of growling on the side, we do have two girl ducks. Very cute, the cutest in the world, but they decided
Cheese
to
patties.
play fight right now. So
Yeah. I also it makes me realize I need like actual wired headphones so I can actually hear what it sounds like as opposed to just kind of guessing. But
oh okay.
that's okay. That's okay. Listen, we're here. Man. All right, where were we? So now that we're older, gifts in terms of. Did you ever play the White Elephant?
I think we did it once with your family, and maybe I've done it at work once or
Oh yeah,
twice.
maybe we did it. But
Yeah.
outside of that, before meeting
No,
me, you ever did that?
I may have done it once at work. No, I did it with the Camachos that we go to. I think we did it one time.
Yeah.
But honestly, I always want my gift that I got. So
That's
there's
the
really no
bad thing
point.
about that. Is it's like if you buy yeah, you can't buy a gift that you want though. That I think that's one of the secrets of
Yeah.
White Elephant.
And then also, how long ago did gift cards start becoming a thing? Because then people get lazy and they do gift cards. But I would love a gift card.
Absolutely, that is true. But that also defeats the purpose of White Elephant.
Exactly.
It got to a point for us too where it was starting to be just like lottery tickets and alcohol.
Yeah.
And the poor kids that were actually involved, they're just like, I can't drink this. Like, what the hell am I doing? Oh, I don't know what to tell you, kid. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
No, White Elephant,
Yeah,
it's
not a fan.
overrated.
But
No.
Christmas, I don't know. I feel like in this economy, you know what I was saying, guys. Don't give me a gift and don't expect a gift from me.
We broke as
We're
hell.
broke as hell.
We're
Like
Christmas broke.
we're barely making ends meet here.
We're holiday broke.
And any extra money that we do have goes to the girls or
Goes to our children, our fur babies. As
our
people
fur
like
babies. Yeah.
I hate that term, by the way, fur babies.
Oh, but you used it right now.
I know,
No one
and I
forced you
feel
to.
icky.
No
I
one
feel
forced you to.
man, there's a gun to my head right now, and I feel icky. I gave myself the ick.
But we do enjoy going out to eat a lot, so that's where our money mostly
Yeah,
goes.
that's our problem.
That's our
So
problem. Yeah.
don't cry for us, Argentina.
But I will have to say though, I did see a follower. I don't remember her name. Not a follower. What are those people called? Influencer. And she calculated she spent like $4,000 to $5,000 a year on like DoorDash, Uber Eats, any of those.
Oh shit.
Now that made me feel real guilty because I was like, "Oh my gosh, is that how much we spent?" When I did the math, it was barely 1,000. So I think $1,000 in a year spending on DoorDash and Uber Eats is not bad.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst. Sometimes you want to spoil yourself. Sometimes you're just in the mood for that one thing.
And then sometimes you just are smart and you make the meals last a couple days, and then you're actually saving.
How do you save money without spending
I
it?
mean, you're not using gas, you're not using water to clean the dishes, you're saving money.
Well, no, that's not true because even if we don't cook, there's somehow dishes in the sink.
That's
They
true.
pop up. They pop up. That's BS.
Oh,
right
let's
there.
talk about chores. I
Chores?
hate doing chores.
So, as a married couple, it's very wise to split up these chores, these assignments. Oh yeah, listen. The best chores to do, the easiest chores to do, are dishes and laundry.
Which is what you do.
If you don't fold the laundry, it's the easiest job.
Okay, so he
I've
just
ever done.
admitted to everybody that he does the easiest
I've started
ones.
to. Oh, that's right. That's right. You remember you said, "Hey, I'll clean everything. I'll clean the ceiling if I don't have to do those dishes." I said, "You got it. Forget about it. You got it."
I hate the dishes. That is probably my nemesis.
What is it
all
about
the
it?
chores. I hate getting my hands all wet.
my hands do get like clammy. Well, now they're dry, but
And then I always feel like I have to clean my hands like 2-3 times after I clean the dishes, and that's just
it does get a little gross.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
it's
start
like-
touching things, and the texture of it is
especially when
disgusting.
something is oily and then the oil won't just leave your hands. It won't leave the
Yeah.
dish. It's just annoying.
Yeah, I've washed dishes like when I worked at restaurants with quotes. That's awful. But like at home, that's not too bad. It's not too shabby.
No.
Right, at least when the pots, because we're not cooking the greasiest of foods either, so that helps a lot.
That's true.
That helps a lot.
Going back to the gifts, what would you say is the best Christmas gift you got this year?
Your love. Got out of that one, fellas. Write that down, fellas. Write that down. Man,
I would say the Amazon gift card your mom gave us.
that was pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Where is that thing, by
get
the way? I don't even
Amazon.
remember.
It's somewhere on the table.
It's somewhere in this place.
We do Amazon packages pretty much daily.
We?
By the way, yes,
We?
yes, we.
I don't remember seeing my names on this.
By the way, guys,
All
do
of
you
them.
guys also have a spot in your house that is just like a throw everything in it? Because that's what our table is. Right now, when I was like, oh, where's that gift card, by the way? I said, on the table. Because that's just where we toss stuff. Some things to name that we have here. We have napkins. We have tequila chocolates. We have Modelo's. We got leftover Christmas cookies. We got an empty
Aisle
box.
7 of Aldi's?
We got a monitor. It's just the table.
We've
that
literally
just-
we've delegated ourselves to like a tiny corner of this table for us to eat.
Yeah.
Dog, if you don't stop jumping on me.
One thing you guys will never guess is on this table. What is that? What kind of sword is that? It's not a samurai sword. What is that?
I would say more like of a dagger.
We got a cool looking dagger.
We'll post a photo of that. We'll post that up. We'll also post a little corner that we eat dinner.
Yeah, because of all the crap that's on this
All the
table.
crap that's on this table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we could also, I think people would enjoy
What's
our
that?
little hot sauce collection.
Oh, we do got a good hot sauce collection.
We love hot sauces. We love trying different ones. We've been very disappointed by a lot of them, but there are some that have stuck around for a while.
Man, there's some that have been pretty. Yeah, you're right. Like some of them are just they're either there for the spice or they're trying too hard to like be a hot sauce but not be a hot sauce. Like
Yeah,
what I call hipster hot sauce. It's just
yeah, no.
don't be too different. Like stick to it.
So, yeah, we do have a hot sauce corner over here.
Yeah. Man, but I always have to go back to Teco, El Yucateco. That's the main ingredient.
I
That's
think that if this podcast grows, we need to get sponsored by Yucateco with by how much you eat.
there you go. I go by the gallon. That's true. If our first sponsor can't be a hot sauce, I don't know if we did this properly. You know what I mean? That has to be our first sponsor.
Our first sponsor is a hot
I
sauce.
would like to.
I mean, that would be great.
Oh man,
We-
what if it's like Tabasco or something?
we-
Much love to Tabasco. Much love to Tabasco.
By the
Chipotle,
way, the best Tabasco is the Chipotle flavor.
especially when you make ceviche. I would
Ceviche,
cheat.
guys, this is a secret. This is kind of like our own little secret.
In the arms. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But if you have the Chipotle Tabasco, which if you go to Chipotle, the restaurant, they have it up there. But if you put that on ceviche or in aguachiles, I'm telling you, it is a game changer. So good.
Yeah, I agree.
The vinegar base, the smokiness, perfection.
I think there's like a would you rather there with hot sauce. Come up with one on the spot, right? I know. Just not. That's awful. I wouldn't. I'm trying to think of one right now, to be honest with you, because I know this one.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat only hot sauce for breakfast every day, or have a shot of hot sauce before going to bed every night?
With my heartburn, I
Just
get really bad heartburn. But I can just wake up and have hot sauce for breakfast on an
just,
empty stomach.
like you know how people like crack an egg into their cup. You know, Sylvester Stallone will crack a couple eggs in his cup and just gulp. You just a couple shots of like Louisiana
I
or
guess I'll do
like
that. It'll wake me up.
the Ass Fire Launcher 5000.
Mm,
You know,
I guess I'll do that
you do the
instead.
breakfast.
I think so. It's just my
That's
heartburn. I don't think I can. I don't.
you
My,
do a shot of that and you have to lay down. Oh
yeah,
man, that would hurt.
that would hurt
That would
really bad.
hurt.
What about you?
I'll go breakfast. I think I'd go
Breakfast?
breakfast. Well, man. Well, I mean, no, maybe I would do. I'd go breakfast. Just a chug of hot sauce. Ugh, it makes you shake. Shudder. That's the word. Shudder. Yeah, man. Well, you got any other would you rather's?
Would you rather? We did mention that we are from Chicago, correct? I think we did.
I think so. Yeah.
Would you
Dark
rather
Bears.
never eat Chicago style dogs or deep dish pizza ever again?
Oh, I'm gonna have to eliminate deep dish.
Deep dish?
I love pizza, but my love for hot dogs is just slightly more.
There you have it, Vienna beef. We sponsor us. Talking about the Bears, you did mention the Bears, big Bears fans over here. I mean, him more
Yeah,
than I, obviously.
yeah.
A little disappointed about the game yesterday,
Against the
but
Niners, if
but
you're wondering what day it is.
it was the best game they ever played.
I'll tell you what, the first time where I was sad that the defense was just not there,
Not there.
even though the defense started off great.
Hmm.
It's okay. Listen, all we gotta do, as long as either we win or the Eagles lose, we'll have the number 2 seed in the playoffs, which would most likely mean we play the Packers a third time, which I would want them to play in the first round,
Yeah.
right? Because it would either be the 49ers or the Rams if we move to the 3 seed. And do we know what happened against the 49ers? That shootout.
Yeah.
So I think against our division rivals would be
Yeah.
good. That's what I'm hoping. It's been a long season, and man, it's been a nice season.
Yeah.
It's been a beautiful season.
It's been a great season.
Yeah.
Talking about football too.
Say it.
Oh gosh, guys. So one thing about us too is that we're very competitive. Very competitive.
I'm gonna laugh in the background.
And you know, as somebody who was never interested in sports, and then I met him, to, have some things in common, be interested in his hobbies, which by the way, there you go, a couple things.
A couple things to
That's
remember.
that's advice for anybody who's in a new fresh relationship or early on or whatever.
Open up your mind.
Learn about, your partner's hobbies. You don't have to love him or anything like that, but you like him. Start liking him. Start liking him.
You want happiness? You like hobbies.
So football is actually a big hobby of his. I mean, we don't, those 17, 18 weeks, it's just, football.
That's right.
Thursday, Saturday, or
I
Sunday,
love
Monday.
the face on your, like, when I tell you football season's coming up, that face.
Oh God! Because why did football is already going to take over our lives for 18 weeks. But why do you have to remind me the month or 2 months before that it's coming up? I know it's coming up. When it gets here, it gets here. Okay.
So here's a couple things about communication. Communicate your passions. Hey, I'm a different person starting in August, and I changed back to a different person after February. I'm just saying, you got to understand who you're dealing with in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, I guess.
An unfortunately rabid fan of football and an even rabbitier fan of the Bears. Is that a word? Rabid and
Sure.
rabbitier?
We'll go with
Or
it.
rabbitiest?
But
Rabbit.
anyway, to be me taking interest in his hobbies, I decided to join last year for the first year his fantasy football league.
Fantasy.
There was a spot, and I took it, and
Oh,
I
it was
did a lot
taken.
of research, and I ended up in 9th place out of a 10-person league, and that was embarrassing. And as a competitive person, I hated it. Questioned if I was going to do it again this season, but I'm really glad I did. Happy to report I will be 2nd place this season.
Oh, I was gonna say, do we want to reveal? Do we
Oh,
want to
come on.
reveal?
There's a game tonight, guys, and he's well, actually, guess who's first? What is your name, Vince? What? Saccarelli? Babacelli?
Saccarelli,
What was your name, Vince?
testiculary, Vinny Barberini. You remember
Vinny
the name?
Barberini is
Vinny
first place.
winning championships with ease since the day I was born. Barberini.
Okay.
What a middle name that my mother just coincidentally gave me. Almost 20 years ago.
Anyway, apparently he's been in this league forever and
Oh,
he's never
fuck.
won.
Wow,
So,
man, what a way to shoot that down.
me, I've been in this league for 2 years and I got to 2nd place. So
Yeah, because you sucked all the talent out of me.
yeah,
Sucked
okay,
me
okay.
bone dry. I used to be talented.
Anyway, there is a game tonight. Do I still have a chance? Technically, yes, but
49 points.
my quarterback's got to get 49 points for me to win. And that probably is not going to happen.
And well, listen, they're trying to get the 1 seed, so there's a chance he's gonna ball out.
Yeah, I do have Stafford.
Rock out with his you know what out.
Well, let's see. But yeah, it was a fun football season, fantasy season. I'm excited. I'll definitely do it again next season.
My biggest thing too was just it was never planned. Like you just wanted to be a part of it because you thought it sounded fun. And then the married couple gets first and second, so they would take 90% of the pot.
Yeah. Our league mates are not very happy
They're
about
not
it.
happy
But
about it.
who cares?
Oh, I'd win too if I had 2 Loteria cards. Come on, man. You know who you are. You know who you are. Oh, that's just the funniest part about this. The fact that we made it to the end. Which, I'll be honest, if I was in their shoes, I'd be like, "Wait, what the hell's going on? How did they end up winning together?"
Oh, for sure.
But we're not there. We're on this side of the table.
And I did do all my own research. Last
That's right.
season, I actually relied on you a lot more than this season.
Okay.
And
Okay. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Don't do that to me. Last season, I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. I'd be like, do I play this wide receiver or this wide receiver? And then you would kind of help me out and pinpoint me in some direction.
Goalie.
This year, I did all my own research over here, okay?
You realize what you're saying? What you're I feel like you're directly insulting me, but very slickly.
Oh, because last season I was horrible?
Yeah.
Well,
First of all, fellas, here's a couple things about marriage. I'm just gonna keep throwing it in there randomly. I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. Oh no, so I'm saying you've been in this league for years. You've never won. This is my 2nd year, right? You start off with that. And then you go, I had no idea what I was doing yesterday. I relied all on you. And what was your results? And then the audacity to be like, this year, I decided to be an independent woman and do my research.
Yeah.
Now look at you.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
And I was dumb enough to repeat all that. I was dumb enough to list that off publicly. Yeah, no. Hey, listen. I didn't do so hot last year either. I ended up at
Yeah, you did.
second.
You got second. You got second. But he got his revenge on the champion from last year.
Yeah, oh yeah. I
Yeah.
knocked her out to make it to the championship.
Yeah.
Fellas, you're welcome. You're welcome. It was a tough journey here, but you know what? I did it for us. Bros before women.
Okay, okay.
Because I'm not disrespectful. Bros before beautiful women. Because I'm not disrespectful. And plus, I will not call you a you know what.
Yeah. Also, kind of shout out to Yahoo Fantasy, but also an idea.
Mm.
I know the league was not happy with my idea in the chat, but I mean, if your player gets hurt within the first quarter, you should be able to replace them. Like, what is that about?
It's the gamble you take.
Well, Amandra got hurt, and he's my guy. And
But here's the thing. So
I forgot what week that was.
in football, when someone gets hurt, it's really just the next man up. Who's on your bench? Next man up. Right, but since the game already started, you can't do that.
Can't do that. That's what I'm saying. I need some sort of Yahoo, give me some sort of like notification, and I got 60 seconds to replace the guy, and then that's it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess there could be a way too, because no matter, regardless of whether that player's on the bench or starting, they're gonna put up points. So like, if you do, I guess the question is, how would they be able to do that? You know what I mean? Like, I guess you just put in up like a kind of put in a form and be like, hey, I should be able to switch out because this is BS. I think he's faking that injury.
I mean, maybe.
Man,
We're talking about we also had a big controversy about the ethics in football. If we want to touch on that subject this week, or maybe we touch on it next week.
well, we'll touch on it next week. We'll touch on it next week, but we'll talk about a couple things about fraudulence. Huh? What is it? What is it? Phoniness? No, faking injuries. Although I will say there is a player that the Las Vegas Raiders are shutting down because they just want him to be okay for next year, and he's not happy about it. He's a little disgruntled, so maybe the Bears can go after him, right? Because you know how yesterday the Bears weren't getting to the quarterback; he was just dancing all day. He could help with that. He could help with that. So, but the Bears might have to give up a good amount.
Okay.
But he's wasting away in Las Vegas. He needs a better team. What better team than Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago. We got everything over here, guys.
But I will say, I don't know if I've ever mentioned how appreciative I am that you were willing to like open up about football and learn football and like get into fantasy. I appreciate that. Like it's,
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be a lot. I wouldn't be as happy too if it's just me just doing this by myself and screaming at the TV by myself, which I kind of do. But you're there for support.
I am.
You know, as you attempt to read a book you've been holding on to for the past 3 months. But you know, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time too. Books, things you read. So yeah, no, you're welcome.
Yeah, no, it's really appreciated. I listen. It's very important in a marriage that, like you said, you got to be able to at least take interests. Take interests. So
yeah, so
I'm always interested when you cook the hottest of meals and the best of meals, and I get to eat them. That's man, I'll tell you what, fellas, take interest in meals.
Okay, I got to think about what would be an interest. You won't let me do this. I want us to do some face masks together. We just lay on the couch. I put a little avocado mask on you.
Hey,
what's the problem with that?
My masculinity can't handle that for the moment.
My masculinity.
It's just man, it's just all this manliness that oozes out of me. Okay, don't laugh that hard. Don't laugh that hard. No, I don't know. I don't feel good about goos and lotions and potions and just that feeling on my face. I can't do it. I can't. Avocado. I put that shit on my tortas. I can't put that on my face.
Yeah. Okay, fine. But I do have to think about a hobby that now you got to take on. because I took on football.
Yeah, you've made me go apple picking a couple times, and I want to protest that to
Excuse
the
you
fullest
went
extent of the law.
once in the 6 years we've been together. You went once apple picking, and the rest of the times I try to go with my friends or my mother because
Because
they
you want
enjoy
to go,
it and they love it.
they do. Yeah, I here's you know what I'm not gonna do for other people. Farm for them. I'm not paying you X amount of dollars to farm for you. I cannot out of principle.
But like,
Those
think
apples were good too,
those
by the
farm.
way.
Those are the best
Those
apples
are
ever.
so good.
Farm to table, isn't that the whole
More like
thing?
farm to mouth if you're there. Farm to mouth.
Exactly. You get to taste the apples. You don't have to. When you go to the grocery store, where a lot of people are like honeycut, 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 but like you get to try Jonathan's, Jonagolds, Rubies. I can't remember all the other ones, but there's a ton of apple variations, and that
Honey.
you never see at the store when you go to the apple orchard
They say honey cut because there's honey
or
in
Honey
it.
Crisp.
Honey crisp.
Yeah,
See, I'm sick of this honey shit. It's got honey in it. I want nothing to do with it no more.
that is kind of a thing I know with the honey.
The hot honey on pizza. Oh man.
And you know what it makes me think about?
Boy.
That poor movie with Jerry Seinfeld with the bee movie and the honey, and we just take advantage of the poor bees, and we
Was that movie really about bees and how they harvest
yes,
honey?
it
And
makes you feel horrible for what we do to the bees.
man, I listen. I'm not trying to be racist, but fuck bees. Fuck bees.
Well,
Fuck
no,
bees.
wasps and the
Okay,
other
maybe
one,
you're right. Yeah,
wasps and
and
what are
yellow
they called?
jackets and
Yeah, and hornets.
hornets. Yeah,
F those for sure.
no, they suck.
But bees, baby, if we didn't have bees, we would be dead,
Yeah, if
according
we
to the bee movie.
listen, if we didn't have bees, where would our allergies go? Can you somewhere else? They probably can't even hear that.
um,
Yeah, actually, no, I don't think they can. Okay, sorry, the dogs are in our ears. What the hell was I about to talk about just now? Uh, man. Okay, so how you feeling so far? How you feeling?
I feel good. I was really nervous at first, and I was worried we were going to sound robotic. But I feel like we hit a topic, and then the
We kind of
conversation
like
just flows.
you got to flow into it too. That's the hardest thing. It's always about getting started, especially too. There's a microphone here, so
Yeah,
we're not used to just kind of like we're used to speaking to each other,
yeah,
but not like we have to speak to this little bastard.
exactly.
Speak,
But
speak.
no, I think it was good. I like the first episode.
All right, so let's end this on the positive note then. Something. What can we provide our listeners about our experience in marriage and perspective of life?
I think our big one this time is to
Couple things about
learn
bonding.
a couple things about bonding. Is
Mm-hmm.
that be interested in your partner's hobbies.
Yeah, and listen, if your partner has weird food tastes, point those out. Point those out.
What are you talking about?
I know. That's bonding. That's bonding. No, yeah, but hey, listen, open up. Football's a beautiful sport, ladies. I'm telling you right now, football's a beautiful
It's
sport. A lot of teamwork, a lot of ass smacking if that's what you're into.
a
Just
lot of
athletically,
sportsmanship.
athletically.
Yeah.
All right.
There's good sportsmanship and,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
And if you want a little rough and tumble, sometimes they get in their face. They'll do a
yeah.
little pushing and shoving.
You know, I appreciate seeing an injury or two every once in a while
Okay,
if I'm
now
having a bad day.
you're a lunatic. You're a lunatic.
But yeah, I would say that our big thing, couples thing, we're gonna give you any sort of couples advice. Being 6 years together is to dive into each other's hobbies a little bit.
Yeah, and it's okay not to like it.
No,
It's okay not to be interested. And don't force yourself to be interested. That's gonna cause a whole nother issues.
but at least try it out and then see if you do end up liking it.
And listen, what ladies, get into your man's sports hobbies, and baby, I'll promise to go more apple picking with you.
Okay, thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Only if it's at Jewel. All right, so I'll leave it to the local farmers
The
market.
jewels.
Local farmer market. Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh man, I did not think of an ending to this, so we're gonna end this very.
This is
Yeah,
episode one of
There's just
things,
a couple
and
things.
make sure you follow, subscribe, share with your friends, and send us some new
This
topic ideas.
and listen, we're gonna put this up YouTube, Spotify. We're gonna put them up TikTok Reels
Instagram.
and Instagram, all the social medias. We'll see if MySpace is still up and running.
Yeah.
Maybe hotornot.blog or something like that. But hey, listen, a couple things before you go. Let us know if you like the show. That's not how I sing it. Let us know before you go. Yeah, a couple things. Let us know. We're gonna have more of these. We're gonna try to do this on a weekly basis. We're gonna have our social media accounts up and running, and like I said, you'll be able to listen to this in your car. We'll try to put it on Apple Music, although we don't have an Apple Music account, so it's not
We
that
can make
close.
one.
We'll make one. All right, folks. This is Vinny Barberini. That is Michelle Scabarelli.
And thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.